I believe I can offer a lot to Nigeria, but I'm not sure about Nigeria needing me. Because in Nigeria, once you are not a governor, if you have not stolen enough money to come and oppress Nigerians, they don't respect you. So that's the problem. You know, I know I'm capable. I know my capacity for hard work. I know I'm a global citizen. I know that leadership is about managing people and resources. I know that Nigeria needs a fresh brain. But unfortunately, the two major parties right now, I'm not sure what they're up to, because all the names we're hearing are the same people who have been in power forever. And nobody is thinking outside the box that, hey, why can't Nigeria have a Barack Obama, a fresh, brain? Why can't you have even a Donald Trump, a business-inclined person who has never been a career politician? Our people don't like that. So that is the problem. And I'm not going to force myself on my country. So, yes, if my country says, come, yeah, jump. You will see me, I will roll off my sleeves, I'll wear my jeans, will comb the nooks and crannies of Nigeria and make sure there is development. We will cut off a lot of waste. The profligacy in governance is too much in Nigeria. Our economy cannot improve when the leaders are not ready to downgrade their, style, their outlandish, expensive style. There is no country in the world where politicians live so flamboyantly like they do in Nigeria. Automatically once you get power in Nigeria, you become suddenly rich, and they don't hide it. They start building mansions. They say, how can you be a thief? And you are telling everybody, come and see me, I'm a thief. I've stolen your money. Come and see what I've done with it. I've just built some mansions in my village. I'm building another one in Banana Island. It's only in Nigeria. Tolu Blaze, Omoluyibo, how are you? Arewa Shola Salvador, one of our regular. How are you? Where are you reaching us from? I often wonder where you are. Are you in Nigeria, the US, or where? Diana Immaculate, how are you? Longest time. I think you must be reaching us from Ghana or where? So, that is the problem. There are many of us who can fix Nigeria in no time. They will say, oh, that's what they all say, but you won't know until you've tried, So it's a shame that those who have accomplished so much in their private capacity are not allowed, we're discouraged. Even by the younger ones who should know better, they will tell you, oh, do you think this is ovation? Oh, you should go. Oh, you can't do it, Joe. You're all the same. So, what do you want me to say or do? Nothing. So, we're watching. Okay, Arewa Shola Salvador is in the UK. Thank you so much for always joining us. Sorry, I'm a bit vain. I don't want my lips to be dry. They say cleanliness is next to godliness. The next one, I need the sanitizer and I need the hand cream. Your hands can be very dry, so you need to cream it regularly. You see, this one is Moringa hand cream from the Body Shop. I love it. You can see it, the Moringa. So I carry it about. How do we get out of this mess? Oh, you are the ones who can get us out of this mess. If you do nothing about your mess, you will remain inside the mess. The old people have already positioned themselves again for 2023, and the youths are busy talking on social media, fighting, abusing, as if that will solve the problem. No. You know, I said, look, you guys go into the political parties, go and take over the political parties. That's what Donald Trump did. He took over the Republican Party. So there are two dominant parties in Nigeria. Take them over. Some of you go to APC, if APC is popular in your area. Some of you go to PDP, if PDP is popular in your area. So make sure that your voices are loud enough. But people say, oh no, the parties are useless. Oh, okay. Keep talking. The parties are useless. The parties are useless. You are not doing anything. You are saying the parties are useless. So wait for the day the parties will not be. You are not going to import angels from heaven. You are not going to import angels from heaven. Those who will vote are the same people right here on earth. There is a remedy. That's another problem. We keep doubting ourselves. You know, this self-doubt drives me crazy. Say, what? We doubt everything. If you don't try, how would you know what is possible? Keep trying. Don't give up. Other countries went through what we are going through. You know, it's not about, nobody will outmuscle you with wealth. When you wanted to travel abroad, did it not start as a dream? Did you know if someone had told you 2 years ago that you will be in England studying today, would you have believed it? You had a dream. So, Tolu, you had a dream. I remember when you shared the dream with you were not sure how it will be possible. Oh, how will I get money? How will I get this? But you worked very hard and you got it. So, you are a good example of what God can do. I'm a very good example. I wasn't born rich. My father died when I was 13 in 1973. My father died. My mom was a poor woman. Unlettered. She never went to school. At a stage, I thought, hey, my life, how will I ever survive without my father? I worked as an errand boy. I worked as a school teacher in a village teacher. I worked as a cleaner. I worked as library attendant. I did everything. Odd jobs. I survived. It's the same thing with politics. We keep saying they will not allow us. Who will not allow you? It is for us. When Chief Abiola came out, what happened? SDP had a chairman, Babagana Kingibe, who also wanted to be president of the country. In 2 months, Chief Abiola was able to dismantle his network, and he got the ticket of SDP. I didn't give up. I ran for president. I learned my lessons that unless you emerge from a big party, you can't win. That is not giving up. Okay? And I mean, the way it is going, I'm getting crazy again that, hey, so if we will leave Buhari, who is almost 80, and go to another man who is almost 80, then Nigeria is doomed. Nigeria is doomed. And the youths are not doing anything. All we do is we talk. How many of us are ready to vote? How many of us are ready to support new candidates if they go into the big parties? Because what we need to do is to go and proliferate in the big parties. If all of us say we want to remain in our small parties, then we're wasting time. We are not ready. You need platforms. You need platforms. You mean I'm going to join APC? Go and read my article last week and this week. I believe APC has to be punished for the way they have punished Nigeria. What's my business with APC? If I wanted to join APC, I would have joined from day one when I supported Buhari. Did I join then? I'm not a desperado. I have a job. You're on this page today because I have a job. If I was jobless, I won't be here. Go and see the things I post. You will know today we've covered events in Abeokuta, we've covered events in Ijebu-Igbo, we've covered the events in Ekiti. We're covering events from all over. And I'm enjoying my work. If I wanted to join APC, nobody will stop me. Okay? and no party will reject me and go and quote where I've been rude to anybody. I've never abused Buhari. I criticize Buhari, but I've never abused him. So there is nothing you cannot say, I'm going to eat my vomit or whatever. No, but I'm just not interested. I'm not interested. I'm a principled man. If I wanted to join, some people say, oh, very soon you will join so that they can make you a minister. What will I enjoy if they make me a minister? What is there again that I want to enjoy if they make me a minister? If I wanted to be a minister, all this while, I would have lobbied. I know what to do. It's all about lobbying. FFK says he will talk to me. He's going to declare formally. So when they receive him formally, he will talk to me. He's my friend. He's my brother. He knows I'm not bitter. He's an adult. I am an adult. If I take a decision, so be it. And if he has taken his own decision, so be it. Have you seen me abuse him? No. That's not my job. I believe in freedom of association, freedom of movement, freedom of speech. You know, I may disagree with what he has done, but it is his right. Go and read my article today. I wrote about it in This Day today on the back page. So, my life is very simple. I don't get worked up over nothing. You know, I'm a leader. When you're a leader, you have to be calm. You have to be sensible. You have to be reasonable. So when people talk about you need government appointment, that's how we encourage thieves to go into government. Because everybody believes that, oh, once you go into government, you are going there to make it. I'm not a rich man by Nigerian standards, but I am a very comfortable man. I'm okay. If it's Gary, I can soak with groundnuts, so be it. So stop thinking that everybody must go into government so that they can make money. No. I manage whatever I can get. You applied for the position of a chief executive in your country, they say you are too young. It's lack of vision. In fact, the best time any human being can function is when you are young. How old was General Yakubu Gowon when he led Nigeria? It was in his early 30s. All the flyovers, everything that you see in Lagos today came when General Gowon was head of state. That is why I am opposed to old person and an 80-year-old man coming back again after Buhari. Buhari was an experiment that jolted all of us. You know, so after Buhari again, if Nigerians cannot, you know, do what is right, then it means that there is a curse on us. Yes. Madam Sterling Bank, Abiola, how are you? So that is the problem. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with us. You know, it can be frustrating, and then you see people come on social media and say, "Yeah, one of them. Yeah, one of them. I went to prison because of this Nigeria. I'm one of them. I was on exile for 3 years. I couldn't enter my country. Yet I came back. I've been in opposition. When PDP was sharing money to people, did you see my name there? I supported the man who said he didn't have money to buy his form. That's the man I supported. And yet you say, oh, yeah, one of them. You see, democracy is about experiments. So you have to experiment from time to time. If A is wrong, then you try B. If B is wrong, then you try A. That's how it works in democracy. So, and it's a game of number. Oh, you really believed in FFK? Oh, sorry. He says he has his reasons. So, We'll leave it at that. You know. While you are there, you are enjoying the Caribbean islands without me. How are you tonight? I should talk about myself. So when did I talk about FFK? Someone asked when am I interviewing FFK. You see, that's the insult we get on social media, but I'm used to it. You're saying talk about yourself, not about FFK. Someone asks me a question. If I don't answer, you will say I'm snobbish. You will say I'm arrogant. And yet, you see, the time you are spending, you know, it's, at any rate, I'm already old. So I've suffered my own in Nigeria. You still have a longer journey ahead to suffer. So if you don't do something about it, so be it. Greetings from Sambisa. Well done. How is the forest tonight? If you are there truly. So, please leave FFK alone. You know, every human being has a right to choose whatever he or she wants. You will never see me abuse him or anybody for that matter. It's not necessary. And not because he's my friend and brother. It's just because I'm very liberal. I'm very tolerant. I don't believe. Look, if a man was in PDP, went to APC, came back to PDP, and has gone back to APC. So that's Nigeria. He won't be the first person to do that. Yeah, that's the nature of our politics, because our politics is not ideological. Our politics is not ideological. There is no blueprint that differentiates one political party from the other. No, don't worry. Some people, you know, in Nigeria, once you are not a governor, you are not a senator, people will disrespect you. Even our own fellow journalists, when I contested the election, a lot of them didn't support me. As far as they are concerned, oh, who is DELE MOMODU? Oh, the publisher of Ovation, he wants to be president of Nigeria. Oh, does he think this is Ovation? So the other people who are contesting, who are they? Are they better than the journalists? In fact, all the founding fathers of Nigeria, they were mostly people who at one time or the other passed through journalism. Chief Obafemi Awolowo, Chief Samuel Adoke Akintola, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, you know, Abat Macaulay, Ernest Okoli, all of them at different times passed through journalism. There is no country where everybody is educated, not even in America. So it's the educated ones who would influence the uneducated ones. That is our job. That's what we should do. Watching from cold city of Lubango in Angola. Wow. I'm tired. I just wanted to interact briefly before I go to sleep. And I'm surprised that I have so many people online right now. So, you know, this thing is very easy. It's been done before by Chief Abiola. If we are serious between now and next year, the young ones can take over the parties. And you know, when the political parties realize how formidable we are, all the old ones who are warming up now, they will run away. Look at what happened. Yeah, Chief Segun Shoba, of course, was a journalist. Those who were not journalists invested in the media. Chief MKO Abiola, the Concord newspapers, helped him a great deal. He employed most of the topmost journalists in Nigeria. You know. So, I am telling you, if we are very, very serious, you'll be shocked at how easy it is. You know what rattled the Buhari government the most? The NSAS movement. How those guys were able to mobilize funds. That's why they had to block accounts. They had to block this. Imagine if we can translate that into a political movement. We chase out all these guys. Today, an old man that I respect so much was telling me we have no choice in PDP, only Atiku can do it. I said, hey, why, sir? He's the only one who has money. So, if you pick Atiku has more money than federal government. There is no individual who can fund, not even Donald Trump could fund his own political movement single-handedly. He had to seek donations. You see, this is how we live in perpetual fear in Nigeria, that only one person can do it. I don't have anything against Atiku. I supported him in the last election. But for anybody to tell me that all of us in the 50s, in the 60s, you cannot find anybody. So we have to go back after Buhari, and the only person we can find is someone who will be at least 76 or more years in 2023. Is the only person. Then there's no hope for my country. Atiku has a right to run. Everybody, if Obasanjo had not completed his term, he has a right to run. But if the young ones in the 40s, in the 50s, in the 60s, so we are going to leave everybody in the 40s, in the 50s, in the 60s, then we jump to another old man again, then we're stupid. That's the truth. I don't know what's wrong with us. And we keep complaining. Oh, Nigeria is not good, Nigeria is not good. We have young, vibrant people. Why do we think you must be a career politician before you can be the president of Nigeria? Why? All the governors who say they want to run, they should come and show us their performance. So because a man has been a governor means that he should automatically become a president, when as a governor he did nothing in his state. What's wrong with us? If you perform, it will show. If you see a governor who is very confident, he will call you, yeah, come. Like Governor Wike did the other time. He said, Dele, come. I was a doubting Thomas. I said, what has he been doing? He said, come and see. For over 2 months, we were seeing projects. That's why everybody calls him Mr. Project. But most of those who are shouting they want to be president, what have they done? Let them come and show us what they've done in their states. Some people right now have appropriated the political parties as their own, that nothing can happen. We call the shots and nobody can be president here unless it is me. How do you run a country like that? At any rate, like I said, I am not desperate for anything. So it's because someone asked so that I chickened out. I didn't chicken out. If you give me your word that you will support me, see if you will not see me in one of the big parties tomorrow. There is no point wasting my time if the people themselves are not ready. Someone said, is it really about age? Of course, age is part of it. Why do you have a retirement age? In civil service, why do they retire people at 60, between 60 and 65? Why? If age is nothing. Age is something. Especially for a country loaded with challenges like Nigeria. Age means something. When you are younger, look, there are things my children know today that I don't know. If we must compete in the modern world, we need people who can compete. Don't tell me that, Joe Biden is an old man. Joe Biden has been in the system, and Joe Biden is able to assemble the best. In Nigeria, we don't. We only assemble politicians. Joe Biden is not a religious fanatic. Joe Biden is not an ethnic bigot. So, How can we say age does not matter? At a certain age, you are tired. You are tired. Age means something. In America, they already have the structures, they have the system. So Joe Biden, no matter how old he is, there are people who hold him in check. Who can hold Buhari in check today? If Buhari doesn't know anything, so be it. Nobody can hold him in check because the Nigerian president is a demigod. Nobody can challenge him. In America, they will challenge Joe Biden every day. That's the difference. If you hand over the country to someone who does not know anything, we will be stuck with him for the next 4 to 8 years, like we did with Buhari. Nothing would happen. When Buhari is not around, Oshibajo will try, everything will come. The moment Buhari comes back, you won't hear anything again. We're back to square one. Is that how we want to live our lives? If that's how you want it, you see, it's sad. It's painful. So the man who was talking to me today was saying, let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find. In fact, I nearly smashed my phone. That at this time and age, we're still talking like this. What's this person? He said PDP need national consensus and cohesion, plus deep pockets to jigsaw the 774 local government areas. Their only hope is Wike, but he alone cannot carry the cost. Akwa Ibom may go to APC. I'm not sure if former VP can provide funding that is near adequate for PDP. Jonathan has no clout of his own. How can we help PDP? Bukola Saraki is trying, but how much resources can he mobilize? Federal government is the one controlling all the state resources, and APC is not careless. 2 former VPs, Atiku and Sambo, how much fund can they raise? You know, you could see that in this submission, the old man is afraid. He's afraid that nothing would happen. Then he went on to say, I agree with you absolutely. As you have put it, let me see. Yeah. The man was referring to my article of today. I agree with you absolutely. As you have put the caveat, if the PDP leaders fail to organize themselves, unity of purpose is what PDP needs now. You, as a Cicero of our time, is doing your best. What is Delta Governor Okowa doing? I'm aware he wants to be VP to Atiku. How can the South ever cooperate to focus on the power wrestle from the North? You know, you can see people are very worried and all kinds of permutations. But my own permutation is that the only way for any mainstream party to dislodge PDP, and the only mainstream party, whether we like it or not right now, is PDP. The only way they can do it is if they think outside the box. Let them use the Abiola template. That template is there forever. And former President Babangida said it recently. We need the Abiola template. You need someone who is not a career politician. You need someone who has accomplished in his private capacity. You need a man who knows everybody and can unite Nigeria, because without unity, there is no progress. There is too much bitterness in the land. The governors, the whatever and everything, you know, the governors must show, if a governor wants to be president, show us what you have done. Also show us what you did in your private capacity before you became governor. And then you could see from this argument that nobody is looking at how Nigerians can fund the political parties. Everywhere else in the world, people donate, you know, $5, $10, and it runs into millions of dollars. There are people who in one night, if today some candidates emerge in APC or PDP who are not career politicians, I can tell you that Nigerians globally will fund them immediately. And so you will not need any deep pockets. Because when the deep pockets fund a candidate, they are the ones who will control their candidates. You see, I have no doubt that if I contest, people will vote for me, especially if I contest from a big party. The problem is, how do you get the ticket of a big party when the big parties don't believe in anyone who is not a governor, anyone who is not a billionaire? That is the problem. The problem is not general election. No. The problem of Nigeria is not general election. It is the process of getting the ticket. I've spoken endlessly to all the good people I know who say they want to contest. When Fela Drotoye came to me the last time, I told him, you cannot win from your political party because you don't have the structures, you don't have the platform. When Donald Duke came, I told him the same thing. A few days ago, Senator Shehu Sani called me. He was very excited after reading my last article last week, Saturday. Now he has joined PDP. That is a right move. Now he's a big fish in a big pond. You can't put a big fish in a bucket. No. So people must move into the mainstream political parties. When you do that, if you're able to get the ticket, trust me, you will beat anybody. That's what Abiola did. Abiola joined SDP end of January 1993. By March 1993, 2 months after, he emerged as the candidate of SDP. And he was able to dislodge Baba Gana Kingibe, who was chairman of the party, and Ali Haji Atiku Abubakar, who was the godson of Major General Shehu Musa Yar'Adua. The problem is not general election. The problem is the process. If today you hand me the ticket of a mainstream political party, trust me, I'm going to defeat anybody. Because for the first time, the young people, that's what we did for MKO. Because we saw, that's why MKO was Hope 93. So 23 is coming now. That hope is already almost dashed because people are already afraid that only billionaires can contest. It's not true. We need people who will attract natural love to the party. That is not going to be easy right now because it's the same name. If you go to PDP now, you will hear Atiku, you will hear Rabiu Kwankwaso, you will hear Aminu Tambuwa, you will hear, Bukola Saraki. But mine is, yes, they all have rights to contest, but the party should also look beyond them and attract these young people into the party. That effort, everybody must put in that effort. But if, because of our selfishness, everybody insists it must be me it cannot be any other person, and nobody else can do it. You see, the myth is that if you have not been a governor, you have not been a senator, you have not been a billionaire, you cannot win election. It's a myth that I don't subscribe to. I don't subscribe to that myth. So that is the problem we have in the country right now. And the young ones, I told Omoyele, I said, look, from your own party, you can't win. He said no, that he can. But I went through it, so I know how it works. Even in America, just a minute, please. Just a minute. Hello, sir. Mojuba, mo wa live ni. I'm live on Facebook and Instagram. Imbolewa. Ma queen. Kílẹ̀gbé. Elelewa. Okay, ma queen padà láìpẹ́. Okay. No problem. Ma queen láìpẹ́. No, Ìkẹjà mo wà. Okay, anytime more. Are you traveling? Hello, let me call you back anyway. So, as I was saying, that is, Nigeria is an expired country. I don't think so. The reason why everybody is frustrated with Nigeria is because of the quality of leaders that we have. You know, when you see, oh, look, MK Abiola, we used to dance. Everybody was happy. Who would be happy seeing the same old recycled politicians come back again in 2023? No, most people won't vote. They're there. Well, they are the same. Both of them are the same. That's it. Nobody's going to vote. We need people who can ignite that excitement. And let us have a replay of the Abiola magic. We know the formula that did the magic. We know the formula. But this present crop of politicians is all about them. Nobody is interested, you know. When you see a serious leader, you will know. Somebody says, because I'm a governor, I must be president. Ask him, what have you done in your state? Simple. There are so many people who can do it. It's no rocket science. I hate when people make it sound like only some people can. No. That's serious inferiority complex. I've never suffered from inferiority complex in my life. There is nothing they are doing in Nigeria today. Anybody who tells me I can't handle Nigeria, then the person doesn't know me. I can handle Nigeria, but the problem is, can Nigeria handle us? You know, your country must be willing to try people who have tried in their private capacity. When I contested in 2011, I remember Nuhu Ribadu contested. He was a police officer. My journalist friends will put him on the front page of newspapers. Goodluck Jonathan, before he joined politics, was a teacher, a lecturer. Atiku Abubakar was a customs officer. Nobody complained that they didn't qualify for anything. But once you mention a journalist, they will tell you, oh, does he think this is ovation? No, it's a shame. It's a shame. The wicked that I'm praising, the human rights cases. Which human rights cases? If there are human rights cases, take him to court. Which human rights cases? I'm not aware of any human rights cases. What human rights cases on him? You know that the man, if there is one bold politician that you have in Nigeria today is Wike. Wike loves his people and his people love him. Of course, everybody can love you, but I witnessed it firsthand. He keeps his people busy around the clock. They are working. It's the only state where you see Julius Baja building roads, building 7, flyovers, building, everywhere is being built up, including riverine areas. If I see someone who is working, I won't say somebody is not working. Even if I say so anyway, I will look stupid because people will know that what I'm speaking is nonsense. He is working. He is working. If he's not working, you will never see me there. Wike did not kill anybody in Obi-Igbo. I went there. On this very platform, people challenged me to go to Oyi-Igbo, and I went to Oyi-Igbo. And when I got there, I saw firsthand. It was a fight. Some security people were killed. I reported live from the street of Oyi-Igbo. Live, I was there live. Okay? Some security guys were attacked. They bombed a police station, and in retaliation, the security people. That happens every time, everywhere in Nigeria. And then the governor declared curfew. And then they said, oh, I should go and talk to the governor. I spoke to the governor, and the governor said, yes, I'm free to go anywhere in Rivers. And I went to Oyibo. He didn't go with me. All he did was to facilitate, to make sure that we had security. That's all. No, he never told me, go here, don't go there. No. No. I risked my own life and that of my team. We went there. We spoke to people on the street, live on the street. I'm not the type, what is there for me to come and tell lies? When I interviewed Mazin Amdekano, I know the pressure on me. Oh, don't do it. The federal government will be angry. I say, yes, let them be angry. My job as a journalist is to talk to people. And then after I spoke to Mazin, some people said, oh, okay, go and speak to Wike. Then I spoke to Wike. He said I should come. I went. Then some people got angry. So I won't get involved in those things. If you didn't trust me to give you the right judgment, then why did you ask me to go there? I went there and I saw for myself. And of course, you can't please everybody. Can I bring the video? I posted it live. It was a live broadcast. Which video do you want me to bring again? To bring video. While I was there, I said, okay, if you know of anybody who was killed, please send us their names so that we can take it up with the appropriate authorities. Nobody came forward. So am I going to manufacture what I didn't know? I didn't say nobody was killed. I don't know. But I asked. And I'm not a law enforcer. I don't want with the soldier. I don't want with the police. I'm only a journalist. If I ask questions, it's what I get that I will report. So that's it. That's it. Mr. Celestine Okoro, how are you? Is it true good luck is the campaign to APC? I have no idea. I've been hearing the rumor. I wrote about it myself on my page, but I have no evidence that he is. I've asked people who are close to him. They said it is not true. But you know these things. So tomorrow might come and then it is true. So until then, he's a man I respect. So we'll wait until he declares. I know some of his people have already moved to APC, but I don't know if he would move. I have no such evidence. Politics in Nigeria. If the Messiah lands in Nigeria today, many people will not recognize the Messiah. That's the problem. And that's what worries me. Now, how come, we don't know those who can solve the problem? Sorry, I have to multitask. I have clients reaching out to me and I need to respond to them quickly. So that's the nature of my work. I have to work around the clock. Olúwa ẹ tóbi, ẹ tóbi o, ẹ tóbi.
How can you be blaming Congo man for traffic? To fight me? How can you be blaming Let's fight that Arsenal will not score over 1.5? The thing shows 0-0. You say Aubameyang game match like I said game match, they not score 2 goals.
Has Nigerians ever asked how exactly Aboki FS collect his data that he published on his website?
As we go school reach say na Aboki FS. Now be the problem of why dollar they reach 570. Say na they manipulate dollar. Who tell you say we Nigerians say na Aboki FS be regulatory body of dollar and pounds and euros? What is the law of demand and supply? Make this dollar available for Nigerians. Nobody will go and meet Aboki in the market. Nobody will go and meet Bureau the shares. Aboki will start one place, say dollar, 540, 340, 240, 180. Everybody get their own price. Then you do the shot like that. Who MC Olomo where everybody they call say Nagbero. MC Olomo will know who address Nigerians. Address his
ass. Come and meet me in Central Bank. Let him shoot his face.
They should come and fight.
Those who feel they want to support me, to fight me, come out. Let's fight.
The job like say that 4,000 naira baby lotion waiting the rubber where you below they affect you. Go and do transplant for air, make air cover that yourself because you don't let say too much oxygen when they enter your head, they affect you.
This guy.
You not talk, they say that's what you the insult senior. Not be insult senior. Old man will put the pennies for grass, not people go see a finish. Say Aboki FS. Jesus Christ, God who do us? God who do us? Who do us? According to your words, you say Pharaoh had go they adding when they pursue the children of Israel. All these things that our leaders they do, and make their hearts they adding. God, prove yourself.
Oh, wow. All senior journalists in Nigeria are all liars. I say, well, I'm not ready to go into that argument. How can you say all are liars? I mean, what kind of thing is that? Anyway, we don't receive insults plenty.
Every time we're talking the talk, we're talking the talk. Number 2 man, number 3 man, number 4 man, they are all saying the same thing the way His Eminence said it. And the participants are not faceless. They are not ghosts. It is very idiotic and stupidity for us to be doing the same thing
repeatedly
over and over again.
That's the only
and expect a different result. We will continue to get the same result.
Correct.
Let's be very truthful and honest to ourselves in this country.
Correct.
We all know the problems. How well are we carrying along these people in that age bracket?
Exactly. The young ones.
Who are representing that age bracket in this hall? The answer is no. We are not engaging them at all.
Correct.
But whenever we want to go for political posts,
we carry the old ones again.
We go back to them. We know the good, we know the bad, and the ugly in their category. As traditional rulers, they are the most active in our system. Let us tell ourselves the truth. They are hungry and they are angry. I repeat, they are hungry and they are very angry. All of us that are here, I'll be very happy if anybody can raise up their hand and say, I can go to my area of constituents, my local government, and I can stay there in peace for 1 week. Who can do it here? including our gatekeepers, who can do it here, including the Senate President, including the Speaker. But you left the traditional rulers. You left district heads, the Baales, to continue to stay there. And you are saying all will be well in this country. We are the ones facing these youths. We know their problems, and we have been talking every time. You sit in beautiful offices, and you all think all will be well. Let us be very truthful in this country. Look at this beautiful building. As beautiful as this building is, if the foundation is wrong, the entire building will collapse because the foundation has a problem. In this gathering, the Senate President mentioned the key factor, the collapse of local government. It has collapsed. Let's be very truthful to ourselves. It has completely collapsed because that's the only arm of government that is, number one, the foundation of this country. You don't have any other foundation. We are only building on a castle that has been completely broken down. That is the foundation that will gather the most active age bracket for you in this country. You say we have 774 local governments and several wards. Where do we have the wards being put together? It's under the local government constituency. They are underfunded. You don't even reference them for anything. You don't even care about their administration. Where did we get it wrong in this country? We all have faults, all of us here. If we keep talking every time, we will not get any result. It's getting worse. They are getting more emboldened. They are now very bold, and they are ready to face anybody because they are hungry and they are angry. Let us change our strategy. Let us change our style. You leave this age bracket. If there will be a problem, you will give them guns to start to move around. You will never see anybody above our age in our comfort zone here that is really ready to face the music. It's very important for all of us to know that we are not all safe. We are not safe at all. Let us engage a lot of youth organizations that are very relevant, that understands the local government administration, the governance within every district, every category of the localization of this country. It's very important for us, and continue to engage them in every program we do in this country. You have neglected that category completely. The whole we are right now, you have neglected them because they are not represented here. They are not at all. So what are we going to come out here to talk about? And that is our foundation. It is our foundation. We should be very serious in this country now. We should talk very seriously. This issue of security, this national security, is not the problem of the service chiefs. It's not the problem of the lawmakers. It's not the problem of the executive arm of government. It's the problem of all of us. How many of this active population that are under you, that you are taking care of? What's the essence of you being a politician? That you cannot even move around freely. You cannot. Nobody. Do you think Abuja is only Nigeria? Or Lagos is only Nigeria? 36 states of this country. Some people are there, you left them, you abandoned them, and you are making laws and you are administering. What are you administering? I do not know. So let us talk to ourselves very seriously. The people that are not ghosts, these people that are agitating left and right, we need to engage them. We need to actually engage them and separate the corn from chaff. We know the good and the bad amongst them. We can easily separate them by engaging them.
Wow. That was powerful. Thank you, His Imperial Majesty, the Oni of Ife. Yes, Oba Adeyeye Enito Ogunwusi Ojaja II. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.